Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is
Top Rope Bubba.
Oh yeah, he's landing a splash right out of the gate here. We have big news in wrestling. Before SmackDown starts, there's a rumor about Mr. Tama Tonga coming to the WWE and possibly joining the Bloodline. How do you feel about that? Didn't I say something about this and Nia and Naomi getting involved? And this is really interesting, isn't it? I think some of what I'm saying is coming true. Because I said Tama Tonga a long time ago. Go back to the other videos, you'll see. How you feeling about that? Call me the prophet.
I hate when you're right. I just hope they have something good up their sleeve.
Yeah.
I really do.
Breathe some life into this a little bit, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
There's a lot of ways they can go with this. I don't know how excited I am about it. I do like Tama Tonga. I hate the bloodline shit right now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. You're right.
And I don't have much to say on that except for we'll see what happens. Shout out to Coca-Cola Spiced. Delicious. We did a random review today on it.
And spiced.
Make sure you check
Zero
out
sugar.
Make sure you check out the TikTok pages. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, NXT had something big happen.
Yeah, Mr. 10 or
What else?
Oh, Sean Spears. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But it was a weird debut to have him attack in that way. But we believe we tied some of this together. Who brought him there?
I'll give you a hint. You might have to believe.
I believe that
I hope.
this has potential to be something if this really is him doing this.
I hope.
I hope they don't fumble this and screw it all up.
No, because let me tell you, Dreadmere, I think it is, YouTube videos. So if you haven't seen them, check them out. They are pretty interesting. They are wholeheartedly Bray Wyatt vibes, and to be honest, if this is kind of what they wanted Bray Wyatt's thing to look like, dude, I'm missing out. Because, dude, if Bo can
Do this good.
run with it,
Yeah. It's going to be incredible.
Ooh, buddy.
But if some of what we're seeing in these vignettes, as I'll call them, are true,
Well, like we talked about last video, 3 different people on
There's
3
supposed to be.
different shows.
so we got Sean Spears on
AKA,
NXT.
Mr.
10.
Ty Dillinger.
Yes.
But I guess he's going by Sean Spears.
Yes. Which is interesting,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
Cool.
He's a good talent, not a great talent, but he's a good talent, good
Yeah.
worker. So
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say about him. And
Who's he married to? I forget.
Cassie.
Okay,
Cassie
that's
Lee.
right. Yeah,
And,
because she tweeted.
She just had a baby, and she's pregnant again, right?
Oh,
I think.
boy.
Don't quote me on this. I think so, though. Beautiful woman. Wonderful family. Good for them.
He's got a perfect 10.
He does. He does. It's them Aussie ladies, but we'll touch on that another time. Yes. So we have one character, but there's supposed to be one on Raw and one SmackDown. Do we have any speculation on who these could be?
Nah.
I think Eric Redbeard could possibly be one, right?
That I agree.
I know I can't be the only one thinking this.
No, you're right.
I feel like he fits in here because of his connections with Bray. Obviously, he's somewhat friends with Bo.
Maybe that's why Dexter Lumis is gone? Maybe why Nikki Cross is doing her thing?
Man, I didn't really even think about Nikki Cross in that aspect, but okay.
I still think Joe Gacy's involved somehow.
He's
I
a
could be wrong.
psychopath, but he could be.
I could be. He may be going a different way.
I mean, they do have him in this Asylum match with Dijak coming up, next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. When was the last Asylum match? You remember?
That was with Dean Ambrose a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Dean Ambrose
vibes going on. I'm not saying he has an early opt-out because we don't know the contract
because he did
situation.
sign a 5-year contract. So.
But I think there's a lot of talk and a lot of connection to him. So maybe somebody close to him is pulling some strings. We'll see.
Never know.
I do
there
think...
There was a Shield reference.
There was. There was more than one. There's some interesting things going on. They're trying to pull us all over the place. SmackDown's going to give us some more clarity tonight.
Yeah, I don't even know the match card, so I don't know if there's anything really good.
I think
we'll see.
The Rock being there and whatever is going to be said is important.
I'm interested because I saw, I want to say the thing on Twitter, X, or Facebook, I don't remember. Something about, I guess, they're taking the Grayson and Austin Theory thing. They want to build them up as a big powerhouse team, so obviously...
How do you do that after what just fucking happened?
I mean, you're right on that.
I'm lost. They do some things that make you really question the motivation behind some of this stuff.
You're right.
But we will have to dig deep into that match card then at some point of the Tuesday show.
Yeah.
For NXT because
Roadblock's
got some. There's some really great storylines going on there, and I like what they're doing with the characters. And finally, Noam Dar lost the Heritage Cup.
Oh, he did?
Oh my God, yes, it was a beautiful thing.
I must have missed that.
William Regal's son actually won the match, which is incredible. And this is key. This man is part of the future, and he is actually the link between them and AJPW. Another branch of Japan Wrestling that WWE has a working relationship with now. So this is very interesting. I think we're opening more doors every chance we get.
I like doors.
That's right. And I believe there's still some returns left to happen of some characters. We're coming up very close to that show in Boston for AEW, whether we're going to see Miss Monet or Sasha Banks show up. But the boss is either going to be in WWE or AEW come real soon. Yeah. And I think where she goes, you're going to see some other dominoes fall at that point because you're going to see people scrambling to make moves because they want to secure some of these free agents. Where's MJF?
I guess he's still recovering from his injury.
I don't know if you got to see today, but he made a post on X about congratulating Sean Spears and he was mockingly saying he's upset that he'll never get to work with him. Wink, wink. And I felt like it was a hint he's coming to WWE. The way it came off, I feel like he's jumping ship. I think they threw the Brinks truck at him.
For the second week in a row, I just had a Tiffany
Epiphany. Which she's glorious, by the way. She's fantastic.
What if this is how Cody Rhodes helps defeat Roman Reigns? Cody, Seth, and Cody's got a big fish up his sleeve. MJF.
Wow. Okay. That would be one way to stick it to the man. I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about how are they going to introduce Jade to get in the situation with Bianca.
Yeah.
They're running out of time to do this. They got to pull this trigger if it's going to happen.
I was very happy to see her Royal Rumble. She did well, but
they didn't capitalize on her. They did not capitalize on this. They're not even running promos.
Not like they capitalized on Tiffany. I mean, they've done well with her so far.
Yeah, that has been spot on. I'm not mad about it. They've done a great job with her.
Confused.
But I feel like you're kind of dropping the ball with Jade, and I don't like it.
Speaking of Tiffany, we kind of do got to speak on Elimination Chamber a little bit because we didn't do a results video.
Oh, boy.
What were your overall thoughts of the whole Elimination Chamber?
Honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I thought the decision-making was what we thought it would be with the exception of the men's, which
questions, yeah.
I understand why they had Drew win.
Yeah.
I don't understand screwing Randy in the way that they did just to set him up to face Logan Paul, which makes no sense.
The whole LA Knight and AJ thing, yes, I understood that.
Pushing that narrative, okay.
But the Randy and
Randy and Logan Paul.
Thanks.
Made no sense.
Yeah. No, not at all. I mean, unless they
That was a very forced issue.
Has Randy won the U.S. title before?
I actually have no idea. If he needs it to complete...
Maybe?
If he needs it to complete, like, the... What do they call that when you're a Grand Slam champion?
Maybe?
I don't know if that means anything to him. after
But-
having 14 regular title reigns.
Yeah.
You know, but if this is what they want to do, fine. But it just doesn't feel like it was necessary.
No, my. Sorry, guys, still under the weather. My only other thing is possibly Damien cashes in on Seth or Drew.
Which I think they screwed Drew.
And they didn't want Randy to take that loss.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
And if that's what they decide to do, I respect them not wanting to screw Randy like that.
And I don't think they would want to.
I will give them props for that.
Screw Drew over. That seems to be a running thing.
Agree
Go
with
ahead
that,
and do it again.
But I know we've talked, and I know you agree. He deserves that title run after getting screwed out of
He
no
does.
fans.
I just don't think this is the timing, but he does deserve a title run.
Yeah.
Because they did him dirty, man. He really did a great job during the COVID time. The Thunderdome. He won that with no fans around. And I've got immense respect for him.
We never really did. We've never really touched on it. I mean,
it was a dark time.
Yeah, 2020. I mean, any wrestling fan, that's pretty much all you had to look forward to is the weird Thunderdome.
And you watched anyway, no matter how hard it was to watch.
Right.
I watched Bayley struggle through some matches.
Yeah.
And she gave her heart, and it was just so tough because they couldn't play off of the fans, and it really hurt the product.
But I think they as entertainers need more props for what they did through that whole time to help bring the world together.
And they stuck through a tough time.
So, yeah.
And came out. And somebody like Drew didn't get his proper flowers, and he needs them.
No, I mean, yeah, and I couldn't imagine. I mean, we watched... I don't know if you watched, but I watched a freaking Orioles game, dude. I want to say we played the White Sox. No fans. I couldn't imagine for them players to play in peace and quiet. They had to pipe in noise.
I did not watch the Orioles play like that, but I watched my Phillies play that way, and it kind of hurt my heart to see players having to play out there and nobody there to support them.
I don't know how you were, but like literally the first wrestling event after the fans came back, dude, I actually cried. Like it just felt like the world was
different.
back.
The electricity was there.
I felt like, okay, we're through that dark time now, or through just whatever was going on. I was like, oh man, we can be more normal now.
Yeah, and which is exciting because you wanted to be able to invest and enjoy all stages of
Wouldn't suggest soda and cough drop, guys. It's
probably not good.
Yeah.
I will say the aftertaste of that is less than desirable. But I thought Becky winning was the right cause. Mad as everybody wanted to be.
Yeah.
There's not a bigger star right now in women's wrestling.
No, you're right.
And if anybody can send Rhea to the next level, it's that woman right there. Becky is the top of the women's game, period, because of not only her ability in the ring, but her ability to connect with the fans and just make you believe in what she's doing because she personifies it.
Yes. And I got to give Nia some credit here. Nia pushed Rhea more than we've seen Rhea pushed.
And
Nia looked very good.
That was one of the safest matches I've seen Nia wrestle in a while.
Yep.
Kudos to her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
putting the work in.
Yep, exactly.
Putting the work in, and I don't want to hear anybody say she's not, because she absolutely is.
Yeah.
She's light years better than what she has been. She's lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
I give her a lot of credit, but boy, how good did Rhea look? She looked great in her hometown.
She did.
Or whatever, home country. Same difference. She was close enough to home.
Australia.
It was an incredible performance by her. They respected her. They loved her for it. It was a fantastic match.
And whoever didn't see I know KO, Dom, and all them were playing with koalas. It was kind of hilarious.
Oh man, they were having a good time.
Cool.
You saw them swimming off the coast.
And like those kind of videos, for people that follow certain things, like to see them literally out of character sometimes is really cool. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you have these superstars that people hate or despise because they're just mean,
because it's their character.
Outside of life, man, like they're the chillest, coolest people ever.
Yeah.
Like Dom, man. Like, I mean, he was.
He's getting married, by the way.
Right, he was speechless.
Congratulations, Dirty Dom.
With that, koala. Like, I mean, and I watched an interview with Rhea. Like, her first interaction with Dom was the guy wouldn't talk. Like, he was so damn shy and, like, so naive and whatever. And now look at him. I mean, he's freaking... Mommy's always on top. And,
You can argue he's the best heel in the business right now because of the heat that he gets. It's incredible.
And I think... I mean, over the last year, Dom has probably been the most improved superstar. I got to give him that.
Men's-wise, yes. For me, the most improved overall... What I've seen Tiffany Stratton turn into is mind-blowing that she is this good, this fast.
I agree.
And the future of that women's division is in fantastic hands.
Speaking of which, my girl, Soul
Ruka.
Yeah, is coming
come back Tuesday. Yeah.
See you soon.
We're looking forward to seeing her. Do we have an ETA on Nikita Lyons?
No.
I'm
She's back for what, like 2 weeks, and then hurt herself again.
I'm not digging that. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
I think we have an injury bug hitting a lot of superstars at a bad time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like CM Punk.
Did you say the best in the world?
Or is he really hurt?
Or
there's lots of questions.
Or best at getting injured.
He is the best at getting injured right now.
Yeah. Glad you brought that up, by the way.
Yeah.
Is he really hurt? So he's showing up on the Raw before Mania. Why? I
don't know. Why has he been at these live events giving speeches and stuff afterwards? I don't know.
Something seems fishy. And
it seems suspect, yes.
I come back to this again. He's posted nothing about getting a surgery, rehabbing, or anything.
He is wearing the proper device, but I don't know. I don't know for certain.
I don't know. I mean, WWE could really freaking swerve us right now.
And speaking of something else big that can happen, Dune is out this weekend, by the way, starring Mr. Dave Bautista, right?
Yeah, sure.
I think he's in there. But
by the way, WWE 2K24, go buy it. It comes out on Tuesday.
WrestleMania edition.
Yes, sir.
For that guy right there.
Only because I wanted the feed. So.
That's right. But Batista is in phenomenal shape. Do we see him show up here soon?
I hope.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Because I walk alone.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to start to see some people pop up. This is WrestleMania season. Anything can happen.
Except Matt Cardona.
Woo is, good old Zack Ryder. That guy is with GCW now, right? Multi-year deal. Good for him. Indie God, as he likes to call himself.
Did we discuss last video? I really don't remember because I've been really sick. But did we talk about Matt Riddle winning his title last video?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we touched on that.
I want to make sure I reached on
But we did not touch on the Kabuki Warriors retaining their titles, which we knew was a matter of formality. So that was simple.
How about them facing Lyra and
which is interesting, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum, thank you.
First of all, the transformation of Tatum Paxley is A+.
She gives me Victoria vibes.
A+. What they're doing with her, the character development is phenomenal, and Lyra Valkyria is starting to feel like a very tangible.
I do. I'm starting to really like her character.
Yeah. There's a lot to like there.
I mean, like you say all the time, her entrance is freaking great.
There's certain things that give you a distinction, and your entrance is part of that. That is part of your lore.
Yep.
And she's got a phenomenal one. So I love what they're doing there. They're doing something special.
Did you just say phenomenal one? Like AJ Styles, phenomenal.
What's phenomenal is that I saw the whole locker room beat up the Good Brothers on NXT.
I was just getting ready to bring that up.
So I mean, we'll see what they do
phenomenal.
There. Because I think something's fishy there with the NXT tag titles and the Wolf Dogs. So we'll see what happens there.
They're not the Wolf Dogs.
Right.
They're, I guess, just the dogs.
But doubling back to Elimination Chamber real quick. Finn and Dom retaining against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and that match was better than it had business being, actually.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
So I wasn't mad at it. It was quality. It ended how we thought it would end, though.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the real threat to them right now. I don't know what they're gonna do. We need a legitimate team to step up.
I'm gonna.
It's getting stale.
Continue to say Braun and Baron. Bring both of them to the main roster.
I think what we see is Final Testament getting to that mix, and I think we see AOP take those titles at some point.
Speaking of AOP,
yeah,
I got a problem.
They're not on 2K?
They're not on 2K.
And they came a little too late.
All.
It's okay.
So that means I'm not even going to get that entrance.
You're not going to get the Final Testament entrance.
Disappointed.
Yeah, it is
kind of like your girl. Your girl's not on there. Kiana.
Listen, man.
Yeah, Kiana.
You can talk crap all you want on the heel Kiana James. She's fantastic.
I know. I mean, you know.
She's got a great entrance herself.
What you guys don't see is we have our own characters, too, outside of this screen. Me and him argue.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. But that's what makes us us.
Yes.
So, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm getting off the wrestling topic. Shout out to Steph. I talked to you about this at work. Yes, I know I don't feel good. I'm feeling okay. I'm not dying. I promise you. I will, for the first time probably in my life, I will give LeBron James his due.
Oh my God, are you feeling okay? That took a lot to admit. Mr. 40,000, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
There's nobody ever gonna hit that.
You can't argue about that kind of longevity.
He's probably gonna hit 41.
Probably.
So,
he's gonna hit 43 or 44.
So,
he could hit 45 till he retires, I think.
Yeah. So I did talk to Steph about this this morning, and she about fell over dead.
Can we talk about how great he's playing at this age right now?
I
watched him hit 7 threes in the fourth quarter the other night and beat the Clippers. It was the craziest thing. This man is old as dirt doing this
and
stuff.
I gained respect. I think I sent you this video on TikTok. It was Deladova. Did I send you that video?
Matthew Dellavedova.
All he did for Matthew Dellavedova, when he came into the league, and how I guess he was, if I remember correctly, homeless or just fighting through a lot, and LeBron really put him on his back to help him out, help the family. Told the coaches to give him a chance and everything. So I saw that, and it lightened up my mood a little bit on him.
I think LeBron gets a bad rap on a lot of things, but has there ever been an athlete with more pressure than him? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
And
to have lived up to what he's lived up and then some is actually pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
And say what you want. There's some things I don't like about the man outside of the sport, but boy, does he do a lot of good things for the community as well.
He does.
I can't really say a whole lot bad about him. He's a great athlete, great person overall.
So, on 3/1/24, I, Topper of Bubba, have said that LeBron James deserves to be the greatest player of all time.
Thank you. And I've been on that bandwagon.
And Sam, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I said it.
But since we're talking about basketball, our Miami Heat are struggling.
They're trash.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. They're trash.
And shout out to Philadelphia 76ers because I still watch, the locals and do their thing. They're staying afloat without Joel Embiid, which is impressive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But Buddy Hield, dude's lights out.
Yeah. I don't really. Let's get to another.
Baseball. Getting ready to start.
Yeah.
You're not on the baseball train yet?
Yeah, of course I am. My team's 3-1 in spring training.
Spring training doesn't mean anything.
I think 3-1. I don't know. We've only lost one, so.
Spring training doesn't mean a whole lot.
I know.
You're just getting the young guys
working.
But
Jackson's playing well. Colton Cowser's playing well.
Are they done making moves?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Kobe Mayo is playing well. Corbin Burns just pitched for the second time. Pitched well again.
I only care about are they going to make another move to win a championship.
I don't think so.
You think they're staying pat right now?
I
Or they're waiting to the deadline?
I think it all depends on how Kyle Bradish comes back.
Okay.
He is pitching at 90 feet. He feels okay. But we all know, unfortunately, you said it, how Felix Bautista ended up. He pitched 1 or 2 games and he was done. So.
I told you I was worried about that from the get-go.
So I think it all depends on him and John Means. And honestly, the guy deserves his chance. Trevor Bauer. I would love to see him in an Orioles uniform. He needs to been trying to get on a team. He's been trying to reach out to those. So why not?
The guy did his time. It's time to move forward with that situation because he was found not guilty.
He got scammed.
Somebody was trying to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on. Give him a chance.
Like the Jose Flowers situation.
With baseball coming around, we are excited. Got a draft coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just did a draft today just for giggles.
Nice.
And it was a blast.
Nice.
I had the first overall pick.
Of course you did.
I did. I lucked into that.
Kind of like NBA 2K23.
Right.
Always had the
I'm
first
very good at
pick,
that.
yeah.
But so with my first pick, I kind of was a traitor to my Phillies, and I took
Acuna.
Acuna.
How'd I guess?
He's really good. He's really good. I took him.
Yeah.
So I took him with the first overall pick, and I don't regret it. And I actually drafted like a phenomenal team. It's ridiculous. I'll have to show you them.
Yeah.
But there's lots of exciting things happening. I'm excited for what my Phillies can do, and I'm not sure they're done adding.
Yes, they just added who? Who'd they just add?
He was a Blue Jay? Royal? Bobby Witt? Not Bobby Witt.
No,
but I'm along the same lines.
Yeah.
Merrifield.
Yeah, Witt.
Yep. Which I'm excited. It's a good addition. Play a couple positions.
We just added, what's his name? Julio Teheran and
nice
somebody else. We added somebody else for like utility guy.
I like it. It's good news.
Again, wouldn't recommend cough drops and soda.
I don't recommend the burping up from that soda either. But anyway.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna speak up as I know you don't watch NASCAR. What a race! I know it's another left turn, but dude. So they were at Atlanta, which
I think I watched the end of that one with you, didn't I?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
They made it more into a super speedway, and dude, there was a 3-way photo finish at start-finish line. They said the total amount of time between each of them at the line was like 0.00003.
That's insane.
But all that matters, my boy, Daniel Suarez, won the race.
Good for him.
So I'm happy.
Left turns. Dirt track racing soon coming now.
It started already last weekend.
Around here?
Yeah, Lincoln. Icebreaker.
Good for you guys. Have fun.
Troy Wagaman Jr. beat my driver, Danny Dietrich.
Yay.
Yay.
Shout out to the locals that race, though. Good for you. Of course.
And shout out to my cousin Levon, who races 7 Stars and wherever else he races.
There's lots of places to race around here. So we talked about those sports. The draft's coming up soon.
NFL draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some big news.
I am tired of the cockiness of Caleb Williams.
Oh boy, I hate this guy.
I don't need to do these combine things
because he's the number one.
Watch my tape.
I watch his tape and I watch him throw bubble screams. That's what I watch.
I'm calling it now. He'll be a bust, just like Jamarcus Russell.
That's a steep bust.
And Bears, if you think about trading Justin Fields for that bum, you're gonna regret it.
I hope they trade Justin Fields to Atlanta.
Me too.
That seems like a good fit for him.
I agree right with you.
And there's some other movements that are going to happen.
By the way, your boy Kevin Byard got released today.
Save $14 million, thanks. Move on.
Thanks, move on.
Yeah, I don't care that it costs a 4th and 6th round pick. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Moving on. We'll touch base on the draft. We'll actually do our own mock draft right before. Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Critical conversation, bros. Mock draft for the first time ever.
Sounds legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we even dabbled in just recently cooking. The Critical Cooking Bros. Oh yeah. I was cooking, making some burgers the one day, and it was delicious.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm sick.
Burgers are not why you're sick. I did not do that.
You're right. I was sick before.
Yeah, you were sick before that. But we're hitting a lot of things on sports. We're going to start trying to do a weekly episodic show.
Yep.
To touch base
For
on
baseball.
some of these sports.
Yep, for baseball.
Yeah.
And then hopefully when football starts, we'll do a weekly episode of baseball. Football.
Yeah, and really for football, I fully intend on us doing a full season of picking them.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see who's
Sounds
the
fantastic.
champion at the end of the season with the most right picks.
Oh, yeah.
Because that prestigious belt needs to be on the shoulder of a real champion.
Freaking real champion.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
and you know what time it's getting close to?
What's it getting close to?
It's going to be soon time for our next short video.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
No.
Isn't it? Yes, it is.
No.
St. Patrick's Day is coming.
Yes, but no.
You don't want to Stone Cold Stunner me again?
It
and
is
get
3:16 time, buddy.
3:16 time. But St. Patrick's Day is the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
One day after.
But, yeah.
We're getting hammered.
Hammer.
Yeah, boy. And I'll be off. Woo, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, because you work a part-time schedule.
I do not work a part-time schedule. I work a new schedule in which I work more for a couple days and then I'm off a bunch of days. I like
Part-time.
it. Not part-time.
Part-time.
Just work harder, shorter.
Part-time.
But yeah, the 3:16 Day and St. Patrick's Day, it's about to get crazy.
And I believe it's April 19th, I think, somewhere in there. We got ACW returns to the Hagerstown.
Hold on, man. You skipped something very important in between now and then. We're missing the Easter Bunny in between there. A hippity hoppity all around. Critical conversation, bros. Happy Easter. Oh, yeah. Not into it? The Easter Bunny is an important part of our fiber and being. I'm going to hide eggs for my kiddo, just like you guys should too.
I hope he hides himself, guys.
Keep the hope alive.
I hope he hides himself. Get lost.
Never. Never. The Easter Bunny is a real man.
Sure. I played the Easter Bunny when I worked at Walmart.
You said you did. And
I did. I actually, my dad played Santa Claus a lot. So I saw enjoyment out of that, and I kind of wanted to give back to my dad. So they said, they came around asking for volunteers, and I said, man, you know what? Screw it. Nah. Because I was shy back then, believe it or not. I mean, I'm still shy, but we're getting out of it. So they were like, yeah, would you be interested in playing the Easter Bunny? I was like, let me think about it. And they were like, look, you're in a suit, nobody's going to know who the heck you are. Like, you got a valid point.
Cool.
So I was like, screw it, why not? So I did it for 2 hours. This is the most enjoyment I had in life, really. Kids were running up to me, so it was cool. Other than it was, dude, I went out to lawn and garden at one point.
Hot.
Woo, buddy. You want to talk about a sauna?
I believe it.
Yikes.
But moving on.
But I did enjoy it. So
Glad you had a good time doing that. Big things coming up otherwise locally. In July, Battlefield Tattoo Expo coming up during Bike Week. Going to be fantastic.
Sounds good.
My dad, shout out to Chris Potts.
Sounds good.
Good man. And then also the Central PA Tattoo and Horror Expo in October. Camp Hill. Big things happening because we're going to be involved and we're going to get to see Gene Snitsky again. That's the goal here.
Who?
Gene Snitsky. It wasn't my fault. You don't know who Gene Snitsky is? I think you do.
Maybe.
I think you do. So good times.
Yeah.
A lot of things happening. Special shout out to Myers Meadows. Best wiffle ball around, my friend. We enjoy it.
Are they better than Camden Yards?
Listen, no wiffle ball happens there. Real baseball happens at Camden
That's true, yeah. Yeah,
But
dude.
wiffle ball at Myers
For
Meadows.
sure.
Shout out to John and Tom Turnbull.
Yeah, they're great people. For
Absolutely.
Sure. Great people. They do have their own YouTube page too. Myers Meadows.
Check it out.
Yeah.
If you like wiffle ball and you like people doing fun stuff,
Yeah, you'll see us
incredible.
on like 2 videos. So yeah.
We plan to get involved more though.
Heck yeah, man.
Absolutely.
It is a fun time. My body don't feel great the next day, but it's great.
Yeah, man. Good times. Shout out to our friends, Steph.
And Sam.
Yes, good people. Good people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for the sicknesses.
Yeah.
I didn't get sick. He did.
Thanks for the food though. It's
Yeah,
good.
delicious food.
Yeah.
Best meatloaf I had in a long time.
We can't forget one of our other people. We got T-shirt Tony.
That's right. Funny Farm Apparel Company.
Yes,
The
sir.
exclusive apparel company of the Critical Conversation Bros.
That's how we look this good.
That's right. Now today I'm rocking a Coors Light hat, but that's because sometimes we like a little change.
Yeah.
And I was off today, and sometimes we like to put
Again.
in a brewski.
Part-timer.
Any other
So.
shout outs that we're missing? Oh yeah, shout out to Canada. We got some good viewers from Canada, and I love your feedback.
I don't know
Thank
who you are, but thank you for the support. Really appreciate it.
That's right. That's right. Quality.
And really, just shout out to all you guys.
And actually-
all of our supporters and subscribers and the people that come across our videos. So.
And I actually got word that we actually have a subscriber and a watcher all the way from Ireland. Ireland. Shout out to Ireland
Whoa.
for watching one of our videos.
That's cool. Thanks.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And new loyal subscriber and listener to the podcast.
Thanks. Definitely means a lot.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're looking forward to continuing to branch out and getting more people.
And
to watch
again,
what we
any of
do.
you guys have ideas or you want us to do weird things or random things or whatever, maybe we'll do them on TikTok.
Random reviews, baby. I'll do whatever.
I want to do like kind of I need to try to find like a third person to do it, but I want to do like a little game show type thing to some fun things, and might have maybe down the pipeline, who knows, might do some shirt giveaways, so anybody that would want some merchandise,
especially to these loyal day one people.
Heck yeah. And I continue to say we have possibly some surprises up our sleeves with surprise guests, so we'll see.
There's a lot of things we're getting ready to do. We're going to continue to expand, grow, and we appreciate you doing that with us. Please like, subscribe, and comment on our YouTube and TikTok pages.
And if you haven't turned that notification bell on, please do. So that way So that way you know when we are dropped a video, or who knows, we might go live.
Oh yeah, I think we're due to go live, especially on TikTok. So
yeah, and we can go live on YouTube. So
right.
just haven't yet. Waiting for the prime opportunity, maybe.
That's right.
So we'll see. But yeah, again, thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. Thanks for following us on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you may find us.
That's right.
Heck, even out in the world, stop and say, "Hey, what's up?"
That's
you know.
right. Say hello,
cool.
Give us some love, and we look forward to you continuing to grow with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have a great day. Thanks.
Peace out.
Peace. Hello, Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is
Top Rope Bubba.
Oh yeah, from the Critical Conversation Cave.
The Cave.
Oh yeah, and our custom apparel is done exclusively through Funny Farm Apparel Company.